Now.
I'll share it.
Oh, what you doing? What is happening? iPhones.
Good afternoon. Happy FOMC. YouTube, Kick, Twitch, Rumble, Discord. How is everyone this afternoon? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Jashim, G-Flake. Going up. Okay.
Actually, don't share my stream. I think it's just unnecessary clutter.
Oh, don't do it now? Okay.
Yeah.
Pull the FOMC down. I could have. I was just taking the link off so that we don't have all the people from all the social media platforms showing up to VDO. That's all. Hey, Fortick. Good afternoon, ma'am. I can share your screen if you want to. No big deal. Just Shame, completely up to you.
Nah,
I'll just have to. I'll just put it like over on the left side there of my screen. If you want.
The only reason I don't want it is because I've already took my trade today, and you know I'm still kind of taking time.
Okay,
with it being FOMC, I don't even think I would trade that.
Okay, that's fine. Well, I'll go ahead and close out video then.
Much fine.
For now, but I could put it on there at some point in time. Just let me know, man, because my whole thing is I just have to figure out a way. With the new template, I haven't left a, you know what I mean? Like I haven't set it up that way because nobody wanted, everybody stopped live trading. That's why
really?
Yeah, nobody's live traded. That's the whole reason that I don't do the video anymore. I put together I always say I. It's not I, everybody. It is my wife that does all these things, but she put these templates and everything together so that the stream would look more professional. And at the time she said, okay, do you want me to put a template together and include, you know, the screens like we were doing? Because we were, you know, at one point in time, we had several people that were live trading. And I said, well, nobody's been there to live trade in months. I said, no, just make it exactly what we're using right now. So that's why the template looks the way it does. But she said if I needed, you know, if that changes and people come to live trade again, then she can change the template. So that's something that we will, you know, that's something that I will do. If that's something that everybody wants to partake in, it doesn't matter to me either way. What everybody has been doing prior to this, Jashim, of course you haven't been here, but what everybody's been doing is like Sonny will come in and he'll give levels and I'll put them on my chart. He'll say where he wants to take a trade or whatever, or say he's taking a trade now or whatever. They kind of call him out, but nobody really does any live trading on their screens per se. But like right now, Sonny's levels here. So ES 6012 is Sonny's level on that. And Sonny's NQ level is 21,216. And so he wanted me to keep those levels because he's not going to be able to make it. He plays in a band too. He plays bass in a band. So he is doing rehearsals this afternoon. So he can't, he couldn't make FOMC. He wanted to, but he just couldn't make it. So he said, well, will you
think I could come back.
You think what?
Because I'm more focused now.
Okay.
Like, the reason I haven't been how long has it been? It was only like August when I was last year, right? Yeah, it hasn't been too long since I like kind of did from the streams. from live streaming.
Club Joe, you're really not asking me if the news is going to have absolutely anything to do with gold moving up or down, are you? Please tell me you're not. Have you not listened to me? What you need to do is when you get Phil's in here and he'll tell you which way the news says it's going to go, and then I'll trade against him. We need solar players. I'm not a guy for trading what the news says is going to happen, Club Joe. I thought you already knew that, because a lot of times it's a ploy to trap traders. So just be careful with what you trade. Trade the chart. Trade what you see, not what you think. Or not what somebody else tells you per se either. You know, I mean, trade what you see on the chart. That's why I say that all the time. I see no top wick on the 2 hour and 4 hour.
I think the reason I stopped live streaming was because whenever I do live stream, I get so focused on the charts I don't do anything else.
Yeah. Yeah. And that could be. That could be.
But I'm gonna come back in live stream now because I want to make some more profit, so I don't mind.
Nothing wrong with that. Like I said, I don't care either way. If you want to, I have absolutely no problem with that. If you don't want to and you just want to talk about it or whatever, I don't have any problem with that either. Whatever works for you, just let me know. I'll set it up however we need to. If you want to share your screen and stuff like that, I mean, we can do it just like it is. Obviously, as I'm looking at this here, I've got double screens, but normally I don't. You know, normally I've only got one side, so I could definitely put you on the other side. It doesn't matter either way. Or we could set up a different template that looks more better in order to do it that way. I think she said she had some kind of template idea for extra screens, just the same. If you want to do it that way, it don't matter to me. Whatever you want to do, Jashim. My whole purpose always, and you already know, was to have everybody here trading together, whether they're sharing screens or just, you know, talking about their trades or just whatever. That's always been my goal, is that when it's all over and done with, everybody can show up, trade together, you know, have a good time, enjoy the time of trading. I was told by, and I'm not going to put out any names, I'm sure you're out there listening right now, but I was told by a trader that trading is the loneliest job in the world. And I got to tell you, I disagree. And I told him when he said it, I disagreed. And I think people put themselves there. I think people think that that's the case. I don't believe that. And that's something that I want nobody to ever have to believe, because here we are, right here, every day, trading, you know? It's not lonely. Come hang out with us. There's nothing to be lonely about, guys. Just my thoughts. Probably see a little bit of movement here. What's up?
Josh, you might need coffee. Pass me down.
Oh, there she goes.
What?
Yeah, should see a little bit of movement here, and then 2:30 you'll see a lot more. But we should get a little here just the same. I was going to keep my NinjaTrader open, and I probably, for all you guys that normally follow along, I may not have enough time to put on here a P&L on TradingView. So obviously you'll see my trade position right here on the NinjaTrader. That's why I've got it this way. And I know prior to this, I've been doing a lot of just putting the P&Ls on here for you guys and not even paying attention to a trade myself. But anybody that's been around me for long knows that news is my, I love news, so. Hey, Aqua Wolf. Good afternoon, good afternoon. Probably good evening for you, I imagine, but good afternoon for me anyway.
No rate cut. What what means no rate cut? Like, do we even care about rate cuts? Like,
Yeah, that's what this whole thing was about, is the whether there'd be a rate cut or not. Chief Locke?
but do we care if the rate will cut or no?
I mean, I guess kind of, because you want to know what's going to happen with the economy, I guess.
Oh shit, he's the wrong way.
No, wait. Maybe I'm wrong. Club Joe, you're not supposed to be wrong. And the rate cut happened. Maybe.
Bro got all Discord in the wrong position.
No, don't say that. I don't think anybody took a position just because. Why is mine a different flyer? What happened?
Yeah, so that is cut.
Blame than me.
No setup.
Blame it. Why is mine different? Two flame 14. Okay. You're getting me, Jashim. Alright, what we got here, guys?
You said my name?
Yeah, I was looking at... I put a different flame on your thing that you just posted. And it's because you used a different flame than I did. Yeah, I don't know what flame you used, but it's different than the one that I used for whatever reason. I put it on there, and then I was like, oh no, I need to push the one that he left there. It's different than the one. Mine just says green flame. Yours says like 2 flame 14 or something other.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know why. I'll show you. I'll go ahead and drop my flame, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Here, I put my flame on here, the one that I always use. See?
Oh yeah, I do. I have 2 flames as well.
Huh.
I clicked on the other one.
Yeah, I don't know. I was like, what the world? Why, how's that different? Because I thought we used the same one. All right, what we got here, guys? What's the setup?
My Red Bull.
Not got a lot of setup yet. Hawk Wolf, we just had a you could have if you really wanted to, but this would have been tough. This was our area. Club Joe remembers this is what we put for the morning session, right? Because and an explanation of this, guys, just for fun, right? Your ceiling, your floor, come back down. This is your next level, right, Club Joe? Hopefully you can see that. Floor, test the ceiling before we break and come down. So that is your consolidation. That's why we put this level. Now, with that being said, okay, Aquawolf, so you could have said this is our consolidation right here, right? And you could have took, if you were doing an impulse sell, you could have did an impulse sale of this pushing down just for news. That would have been super risky, but you could have, right? Just because it broke through this level. I would have wanted to see a close, and we never really got that. You see what I'm saying? So I wouldn't have took it, but somebody could have. The candle opened up, drove up a bit, came down, broke its own low and drove down. So you could have took that. Like I said, it would have been a little risky, but you could have took it there, right? But 230 is when the action should really happen. Oh, that's what I'm looking at right now. Yeah, Club Joe, hopefully you can see that, so that's good. Good afternoon, Dead Echo. I'm eating lunch. No time to trade. Fair. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, my geez, nothing but cans. Energy drink cans.
Pass me that shit. Pass me that. How much has one? How much has one caffeine in the can?
160
Really?
milligrams.
Holy fuck. So that is 500 milligrams right now.
Something like that.
You still not dead?
Nah.
I'd love to see a 30-minute close. See, we can call this the area here. Aqua Wolf. See if we can't catch a 30-minute close. I mean, this is the bottom wick right here. So that put in the bottom wick. So we've essentially filled the area here. All right.
You monster, you monster.
Yeah, I've had like only one can of this though.
Makes your face itch. Oh my jeez. I don't know if I've ever had it. I've seen it. I don't know if I've ever. I don't know if I've ever had the C4 though. That Echo. I've had the Monster. Celsius. I've drank that. I like the Celsius. I don't know if you've had that. I think they got rid of it or something. But I thought it was good. I don't think I've ever had the C4. Hey, Jeff. Ooh, yeah, no, that Echo. No, no, no. No crazy pre-workout mix. No, no, no. I've had some of that before that was just oof. It makes you wish that you didn't. Oh, what do we got here? Ceased operations. Once we set up a refunds box. Well, there you go.
Wait, what do you mean refunds box? I thought this guy was like openly scamming everybody.
Yes, I don't know.
Is he gonna choose? Is he gonna scam or is he gonna give the money back?
Giving money back. If
You actually went with FT. Bro, why would you ever go with FTT? I mean, I say that. But
Latitude 65 is really cool. I've only found it in Sweden. Huh, I've never heard of that one at Aqua Wolf. Sorry, I was reading that thing Jeff dropped on FTT. And I've pulled the channel down, guys, and I've taken off. Of course, I've been warning about it, but I'm going to put out a video to so they're going to be giving refunds for everybody that purchased accounts. Jeff, is what that. Yeah, you should get a refund for sure. That Echo. You should get yours too, right, Jeff? I was talking to you and I said you should get that get a refund for sure, and then I went on to saying that Echo. Oh yeah, that Echo, you're right. I don't think you're gonna get more back, but at least you'll get the money back that he invested. Everybody that's listening, anybody that went with FTT, I will be putting out a video, fast track trading, here shortly. Hopefully I can do it by the end of the day, maybe. But they just posted that, so I'll definitely come out and make the video here soon so I can get everybody their chance to get their money back, obviously. scam trading. Yeah, it's ugly. Hopefully you guys will get your money back. Anybody who was involved with them guys, they are talking about refunds. We'll play that process as it goes as well. I'll try to keep everybody updated on anything that's going on with that situation all the way around. What I think, Jashim, is I just want to be a, I just want to be like the news service that informs everybody of everything trading. I feel that way sometimes, like a, you know, like a journalist for trading me.
Today's news on
Yeah.
LearnTradeWin.
Yeah, exactly. Like the new funding companies and what they're up to, and the new gurus that really don't trade, and all these things. But I think that's not the best space to get into.
There's
because
enough
you'll have.
going on with crop.
Yeah, there is. Well, there's enough going on with everything. And the thing is, you know, Jashim diet. Oh, I think of all these things, and I really don't want to say, you know what I mean? I don't even want to give the names of the people that are involved in scamming on, you know, the gurus, because I just don't want to do it. I feel like it's wrong, and I feel like all I'm going to do is get a whole bunch of haters, because the sad thing is, like Fast Track, and that Echo can attest to this, when people were calling Fast Track out, saying that they were scammers, all the people that stood behind Fast Track did was call all them names. They got banned. They dealt with all this stuff, right? And I really don't want to be that guy. I mean, I realize my views aren't always the most popular, even in trading. At the same time, I don't want to be, you know, the person that's getting, you know, ridiculed and everything else for things that end up happening. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want everybody to be mad at me for nothing. You know what I mean? Even if in the end they find out it's the truth, I'd rather just say, hey, this is what it is. You know, gurus are like this, and let them sit there and think about it until they find out that their guru's that person, rather than actually calling their guru out and then all of them hating on me. And I don't want all the negativity, you know what I mean? So that's the downside of it. The Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve System voted unanimously to lower the interest rate paid on reserve balance to 4.65% effective November 8th, 2024. Very nice, Aquawolf. Thank you. Very good, very good. So you see what I'm saying, though, Jashim. I don't want all that negativity thrown at me just because, you know what I mean? And then they find out after the fact, and they're like, oh, yeah, you're right. Well, who cares? It doesn't matter at this point. You guys were freaking completely hating on me. I don't want to do that. But what I would like to do, though, is to come up with all the new companies and, you know, figure out which ones are good and which ones aren't, so that people aren't, you know, signing up for bad companies. I kind of hate that. Now, it wasn't such an issue last year, you know that. There was never really any companies that were bad. Everybody was pretty decent. And now we seem to see some of these bad companies.
But that wasn't really as bad as the stuff going on now.
No, it wasn't. I mean, that's the whole thing. I mean, the Apex stuff, still, I'm not saying what's right or wrong with the Apex stuff, but I mean, they're still paying people. They're still doing all the things that are what they are, you know. And I'm not an advocate of them. You guys already know I closed all my accounts, but at the same time, it's not like Fast Track. In support of its goals, the committee decided to lower the target range for the federal funds rate by 1/4 percent point to 4.5 to 4. It's not much is moving now.
It was bad at all. Like, if you went into that thinking the Fed was actually going to give you infinite prop Fed, it's kind of stupid of you. It's kind of your fault.
Mm-hmm. Are you talking? Who are you talking about?
Lulu. when they went from infinite to 10. If you got like fucked over by that kind
yeah.
of but there was people who actually did. There was someone in this server that got over.
Yeah, see, I didn't have any problem with what they did. I'm still with Lilo.
The fact that we did all those bundles, everyone got like 1 million bundles.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we got the rule.
They took like they actually, and I can talk about it now because it's fine, guys. So whoever hears this isn't a bad thing against Lilu. But I can talk about it now. They actually took 300K worth of accounts from me. Just, yeah. But it all got worked out in the end. But yeah, I didn't talk about it at the time because I don't, like I just said about all the gurus, I don't want to come out and bash people until they have an opportunity to do what's right. You know what I mean? And I gave Lilu that opportunity. There's a few people that kind of knew that there was something going on, but didn't know exactly who it was. And they did, yeah. They actually just took 300K worth of accounts. I had more accounts than that, but they took 300K, just took it straight from me one day. Said, sorry, we're taking them. And they gave a reason of you have to trade. It was like 12 days a month or something on the accounts. And this wasn't anything that they'd ever enforced before or anything else. And that's why there's another YouTuber out there. I always forget her name. Dad Echo knows who I'm talking about, but I think it's Marianne. She's actually got him on her scam list. Lilu's not a scam. However, there were people who got affected by that, and then they made it right. So they gave me my 300K worth of accounts back, and everything was fine. It was all PA accounts, and they just closed them. So, and then they, after talking back and forth with them and everything else, they made it right and put them all back and everything else. I mean, I've got, yeah, that's her. Yeah, they're really not a scam, Dad Echo, and I mean they're fine. I've still got counts. We've still got counts setting on standby with Lilu. So they're a fine company. It's just you do have to abide by the rules. They're old school, just like Bulenox is, just like Apex is. I mean, they're the old type accounts of how they were, and they've been here since the beginning. Those companies that I just said there, Bulenox, Lilu, you know, these guys haven't went anywhere for a reason because they're not a scam. I mean, I'll be honest with you. These guys aren't a scam. They've been paying people for years now. They've been here for years. So does everybody like Lilu? No. You know, why do they not like them? Because, well, all you guys know, their payouts aren't you know, as fast as a lot of the others. See you later. G-Flock, normal. Are you taking a trade today? No, I can't. Let's see if I can trigger him. I don't have a strat. No. You shouldn't leave, though. Yeah, you never show up. You shouldn't leave. You never show up in the first place, man. Anyway.
Next time. You have time. It's not where you don't have time. Everybody has time.
Yeah, exactly. But no, all those companies are all right. I think a lot of them are all right. I think the biggest, one of the problems is, guys, and I think what happens is places like Fast Track do these things, and then everybody gets, you know, worried about the funded companies. And I hate that because it's not really the funded companies, guys. There's very few people out of, you know, tons of companies that do right. And then if one does bad, everybody gets a bad taste in their mouth. And I hate that. Like I said, I said way back in the beginning that I'd love to try every single company and pass every single company and get paid on every single company just so I could, you know, tell everybody how it is. But the problem is, I'll be honest with you, the companies come out quicker than I could ever pass accounts and get paid through them. There's too many, guys. It's going to be hard. I mean, I'm going to try to do as many as I can, but trying to do all of them is pretty dang hard. Eventually, maybe I'll have them all done.
Do you think he even proves anything? Because, like, you see, even if you do get a payout, it's still a small, unreputable firm. It's still just at any time just blow over.
I guess they could, but yeah, it's just. Already. But think, how many times have we seen it on the futures companies? This is the first time. Futures companies, we've never seen anything like this. It's always been the Forex companies. So I was super surprised to see that, you know, things went the way they did with Fast Track, because I didn't see anything like this with the futures companies. It's kind of sad. I think. I mean, I don't know if anybody else agrees or not, but I think that he tried to come out and bring the company to market too quick. He wasn't ready, and I think he just didn't have all of his ducks in a row, and he was his own worst enemy that shut him down. I'm not sure that he actually did it as a scam, if you want my honest opinion, and I'm not trying to take up for the guy. I don't care for the guy at all, but I just wonder if he actually thought that he was going to be able to do these things, and he jumped in too quick and then was completely screwed. I mean, I don't know. Don't know the guy. Maybe he's just a complete and total scam artist. I don't know. But it just, all the things that went on, most of it was due to just being a really, really piss poor businessman. And he probably had no business trying to run a business. I mean, at the end of the day. And that's always a huge problem. If you don't know how to run a business, you're never going to succeed in business, obviously. Ever what you put together, or how much money you have, or anything else, just not going to work. That's what I saw as a business owner. He was completely, disorganized and shooting from the hip. Exactly. And that was the thing that I saw. And I mean, unfortunately, he set himself up for failure. And I'm not saying that he wasn't trying to scam. I don't know. You know, I don't know the guy, don't know the backstory, can't tell you, but the way he was doing things was super, super bad. And in the long term, that's where I started getting concerned about him actually making it in the long term, because his business sense was just so bad that I wasn't sure he would make it, you know, anyway, because it's just. And I said that in that video that I made, because that's how I felt. I felt like he just had no clue of what he was doing. Just an idiot, honestly, sadly. Minutes. Hopefully we see something here. Pretty quick. Was stumping pretty quick. MKR. Oh. Well, Club Joe, that just comes with confidence, man. Here's Sonny's levels again, guys, for whoever is Sonny couldn't be here right now, but here's his levels for ES and NQ. I'm going to try to keep an eye on these. If anybody else runs them on their chart, try to do the same. He couldn't be here, sadly. He wanted to be. No, you will, though, Club Joe. The whole thing is you just have to be confident in what you're doing. You have to be confident in, you know, your strategy. Have you watched my confidence video? didn't. Told you I will and still didn't. All right. Well, whenever you can, watch it, man. I'm telling you, I think it'll help you. I really do. I think a lot of your problem is just confidence. I mean, I think that I think that's a lot of reason that you won't get into positions, right? Yeah, I know. And you started out. How'd you start out? Yes, isn't confident. 2 times 3 minute dojies. Yeah. Lepjo, how did you start out? Remember when you first came to the stream and the whole problem was getting out of the position back at break even rather than letting the position run. Remember? And then you got out of that and did a little better there, and now you're getting you're losing a little confidence just on opening trades. And I mean, it will happen, especially if you took a couple losses, and we already know you did. And I mean, it is what it is, but you have to know that if your strategy is good, you're going to, over time, make that back what you did. I think entering with too much, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, put your wrist down. That's something else too. Put your size down. Yeah, put your size down. If you are unconfident, size down a bit. There's nothing wrong with it. Take a few trades that are just, little trades. So instead of, take a tenth of what you're doing. So instead of losing $5.50, you're losing $55, and just sit there until you're comfortable and you can pop the trades, because normally a lot of times people get unconfident and worried because they've got too much risk on the table too. So yeah, you probably need to just size down a bit just for a little while until you start feeling it, right? Like, make size down enough that you're not concerned about if it goes against you or not, and get yourself built up confidence to where you can move your position size back up. There's nothing wrong with trading littler, man. Absolutely nothing. You don't have to hit a home run every trade. Worst entry at B and DCA run, yeah, but baby steps, maybe, man. Maybe you need to start thinking about baby steps just to reset yourself. Could see a move here, maybe. Hopefully he starts. Well, he might not start speaking straight at 30 after either. Daily drawdown. Yeah. What kind of bottom wick do we have on this candle? Another freaking 16 tick wick. Main drawdown, not daily drawdown, yeah. Yeah, and the thing is sometimes it's more mental than it is anything. You'd be surprised the mistakes you make, and you can have your strategy, right? Exactly how you trade, and you can have your setup entry, whatever you want to do, right? And then you can still not execute it the way that you should be just because your mind's getting the best of you. It's just how it works, because your mind is tough. So I got a strategy problem with you. Thing really doesn't seem great, at least for me, and I could buy an instant funded account. Yeah, see, I like gold better. I basically guarantee a payout, but it will just take some time. The problem is that I can barely ever trade gold because most days Yeah, Jeff, and that's the whole thing. I prefer gold. I haven't been trading in Q or ES in weeks. Joe says the most painful account, 7K. I was $85 till passing and being funded like 2 days. Yep. And you'll get it back. We had this conversation a week ago. You're gonna trade the flip of the candle, Aquawolf. Not a bad idea. That's what I was just looking at. 16 tick wick to the bottom. Not the worst thing. Yeah. News is favorable for the short too. Yeah, Aquawolf. Double confluence. I don't blame you. I was just looking at the exact same thing. It closed below. It's putting on a top wick. The flip should drive it really. Top wick's just out of line for me to trade, sadly, for my rules, but top wick flip. Yeah, clip chill, that's what we're talking about. Not our top wick stop loss, exactly. That's the case. The stop could get a little wide, but it's filling the fair value gap, right? No bottom wick, yeah. Says, but I think I'm going to do crypto seriously for a while because every time I trade, and it's all right for you to do crypto, but I never stick with trading crypto for even like a week, and Z always talks about how good crypto is, so I'm going to stick to it for a while, I think, and my trades go. Might even be able to offer my trade. And crypto trades are all right. There's nothing wrong with it. It's better for you, Jeff, because you're not in the U.S. So that's the problem. In the U.S., crypto is not, I mean, I'm not going to say it is good where you are. You know that more than I do, but it's not stable here. You could wake up one morning and the broker be gone and not be able to, you know, not have any money at all. For me, it just wasn't a thing. It just wasn't good anymore. Too many companies were shutting down and changing policies and everything else. It just wasn't for me. It's a matter of talk. That's what she said. Aqua. That's funny. Hey, good evening, Paul. Yeah. But Jeff, it's just, for me, it was never a thing. Paul, the only thing that you missed was just what we went over from why we pulled that top one, the top box, and then what range we were looking at here. That was it. Economy is strong. Inflation has erased. Okay, well, there we go. Jeff, and I'm not saying anybody shouldn't. My problem was, like I said, you know, I've got a family and everything else. And after the Luna thing happened, and I know you weren't here then, but there was a big downfall of Luna. Then after Luna, it was FTX. Then after FTX, it was Bybit having KYC. And then actually before that was, there was another one, Celsius. I forgot about that. And I mean, it was just, yeah, for me, just isn't. So for me, I just needed something that was stable, and crypto just isn't that, you know. So not that it's a good thing or a bad thing for anyone else, right? It's just, especially in the US, it's a little different here too. Of course, they say with Trump that Trump's going to try to make crypto great again. Oh, no, that's not what they said, but something to those terms. I wouldn't be looking for the 30-minute flip now, Club Show, only because the stop loss is going to be super big. I mean, you're at 46 ticks now. I'm not saying that you can't look for it. Trump literally tried selling some scam coin. Yeah, I don't know. All I know is he was at the crypto convention, and he said that he wants to make the United States the crypto capital of the world or something, rather than anybody else having it. But I don't know if that's really the case or not. We'll see. Also, 4 hour, 2 hour, no top wick. Yeah, it's just your stop loss is getting big now, Club Joe. But I'm not saying not to trade it. I think he was saying that to get some votes. You think? No way. No way is a presidential candidate saying stuff to get votes. Yep, I agree with you, Aquawolf. I do.
Reality.
Yep.
Do we have a Sunny POI at a
Yep.
21216? I have an orange line here.
Yep, 21216. We're hitting it now. Yep.
We just hit right through it.
Yeah, we just tapped it. If you guys are following Sunny, and you want to figure out an entry here, like a lot of times he just enters it, but I would recommend to try to find a reason yourself for entry, like maybe this 5 minute. You know what I mean? It's being put on a top wick and then flipping or something. I mean, it's up to you if you can pull something, a fib, something. I mean, I am not a guy just to tell you to enter it at a number. Sonny does it. I'm never a big guy at that, but if you want to, you want to. Normally his thing is, if it holds, you short. If you start trading above it, you long, I think. So, I think, you know what I mean? And we probably are, nope, not close on that. So I don't like just entering at numbers. I know he does a lot of that. He seems to fare well with it. So I'm not going to tell you not to do that. Just not my cup of tea. It could go down 100 points now for all I know. And when it, you know.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm not taking the trade yet. I just wanted to point out the fact that the POI had been touched. I just heard a wee beep there. That's the only reason that I even remembered.
Beautiful, beautiful.
The 800 tick chart is almost sideways. Well, on the MNQ anyway.
Yeah.
You said that they run differently, don't they? The NQ and the MNQ?
No, they run the same. It's just micros.
Exactly.
The only thing that'll be different, Paul, is sometimes if you pull like volume profiles and stuff, they won't be the same. Because there's different amounts of volume in each asset. So you might not get the same hack entry on NQ as you would on MNQ. I think the wife tries to look at both of them. She trades MNQ, but I think she tries to use both. Hey, good afternoon, Hashcat. Probably good evening for you, but anyway, here is that flip coming up, guys. It looks like I said, I would not be trading this, but if you find a reason to enter, go ahead. There's the flip. I would definitely think of managing it pretty aggressively because you have a very, very wide stop loss. There's the almost the recovery of that wick, and you might consider, it's only 16 ticks, I'm well aware, but you may consider some kind of hopefully it just pops through it and goes and you won't have to worry about it anymore, but I'm going to I'll talk you along as we go through here. There is the tap. If it breaks these lows, it will push. If it does not, you can start, you know, working the other way. There you go. You should be up almost to 20 by now. Yep, that should have been the tap at 20, guys. Actually, a little more. So I would definitely consider going BE at this point. If it were me, You manage it how you want. You should get a push at least to here now. Push you in about what? Okay. About 50. Once you start pushing through this wick, right? Should push down and then make sure you drag your stop with it as it's going. That would be my suggestion, guys. Good luck with it. Very good, very good. I'm going to read some of this chat now. I gotta change my thing. Yeah, I need to keep watching reality because correct when you talking bad things on crypto. What? Nothing. There's nothing wrong with trading. Oh. To the tick. Yeah, Sonny's going. Sonny hit me in DMs anyways. Large in the door. He said he just finished 44 ticks is what you got on gold, Lebcho. Very nice, very nice. No, nothing's wrong with crypto. Hashcat, I almost called you the wrong name. It's hard not to. Anyway, there's nothing wrong with crypto. It just wasn't for me. It just wasn't for me because it's super, super shaky and it's tough in the United States. It's a lot harder. 44 bucks. Beautiful. Good job, Klebcho. That's exactly what I want to hear. Hit BE made 0.5%. Good job, Aquawolf. I think it could still push down, but that was a push up. There's no reason, you know, nothing saying you guys shouldn't have got out by any means. I didn't even watch it. I was looking at my DMs, but yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if it don't come back up here and start testing these levels. I think you should have ran it aggressive just like you did. Very good trade, guys, though. You guys, you know, you guys got in it. Very, very, very nice. Very good, very good. Mostly very stable, to be honest, but people want perfect top and bottom with 200 times with 0.5 stop loss. Yeah. No, what I'm saying about stable, the problem for stability is more here in the US that you get your exchange, you know, taken from you. We have too many rules here, or your exchange just closes up, takes all your money. That's what I'm talking about when I talk about stable. It's not so much, you know what happened. You were there, Hashcat. Right, Dex? Yeah. I mean, we had the Luna thing, we had the FTX thing, we had the Celsius thing, we had the Bybit thing, and it was so many things that I was tired of things. I moved. I think it'll push back down, but too risky. I don't want to give anything back. Absolutely, Aquawolf. The exact way to do it. Exactly. Very good, Aquawolf. Yeah. Got Cryptotopia. Yeah. And that's the thing. And I don't have any of those problems with futures. You know what I mean? That's one of my main reasons that I like futures. I don't have any of that issue. And I was doing both in the beginning, Hashcat. You already know that. I stuck with crypto and just swapped to futures too. I don't got any other things. I mean, for me, futures works super good, but that's just me. I mean, the only thing that I can say that I haven't been super happy about with futures is when Apex changed all their stuff and I shut down my accounts, but it didn't matter. You know, you just go on somewhere else. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, crypto works for you. For me, I just shut down my accounts, went on. There's too many companies out there to worry about, you know, what what one company does or to stick with one company. Unfortunately, I don't like seeing stuff like Fast Track. That is upsetting. That's the first futures company we've seen do anything like that, and I don't like that. I will agree with you. Not great by any means, but sadly it happened. Why futures are not Forex? Because Forex has spread and their brokers are the same as crypto exchanges. Aquawolf. The whole reason that I left crypto is the same reason that I don't want to trade Forex. They're essentially not very different, sadly. But I see also a lot of shit with funded closing down, payout denied and stuff. The only people who did that, like I said, Hashcat, was Fast Track Trading. And it's given a bad taste in people's mouths. I agree with you 100%. But they're the only people who've done it. They're the only people that have done it, and it made it look bad, and I hate that it happened because now people are skeptical when sadly it's one company only. But what are you going to do? When the Forex funded companies, sadly, how many of them have shut down? About 90% of them shut down. Don't get me wrong, I'm not traded funding, so don't know about it basically, only from what I've seen from others. Yeah, and it was Fast Track on the future side. Now, there's been a lot of them that have closed down from Forex. You're absolutely right. I have an account with ACG, and I can either have no commissions or no spreads. But do you get the same price as every other broker? Everybody had the same price? Or has ACG got a different price than, everybody else? More or less. That's the problem. Crypto has the same issue. Alright, Lebcho. Have a good one. Glad you got a trade. Hopefully you got a little more confidence. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow morning, man. Ashcat says stay away from Forex. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just not a... I'm not a Forex fan. Same kind of thing because, the prices aren't the same. So how do you know? I've never understood how you know that your price is even right or where your price is. I don't know. Anyway, it's no big deal. Everybody likes what they like. There's nothing wrong with anything. You know what I mean? If you prefer to trade whatever you want to, you eyeball it. You realize, Aquawolf, I don't even like pouring whiskey at 3 a.m. I don't even like taking a market order because I'm so stuck on the price that I want to get. So having different prices across different brokers or exchanges just is crazy for me too, right? Like, that's another reason that I really like futures. Me. And if I wasn't going to trade futures, from funded companies like Hashcat was talking about, I just trade futures on a personal account, but I just don't see a lot of sense in using my own capital. It don't make no sense to me, Beautiful. That works. Yes. Love it. Thank you, Aquawolf. Very good. I missed it. Oh.
Reality.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question about the difference between spot and futures?
Mhm.
I'm seeing a lot of people on here, especially the younger ones, doing a lot of spot trading. What is the major difference?
It's spot's just 4x.
Oh, spot's the 4x version, right? Okay, sorry,
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
do
so
anything
there's-
with 4x, so I'm confused.
Yeah, so there's no difference per se. You just look at the same market structure. If you're looking at what you're looking at there, if you're trying to like see Aquawolf's levels, just look at the market structure. The candles will be the same. The prices are just different. But if you look at them side by side, they'll be very well. 4 hour will be a little different. Sadly, he posted a 4 hour chart. So the 4 hour will be a little different because our 4 hour doesn't open and close at the same time. And neither does, I say our compared to theirs. Every 4X company, they all close at a different time as well. So depending on what broker you go with, the 4 hours a different time frame. It's not level across the board. It's, you know what I mean? So it's a little tough, but yeah.
So, are they using their own money, or are they doing it the same way that we do here with futures?
There's a lot of people who use funded companies for Forex, so a lot of them are doing it that way. But you can use your own money the same if you get in with an exchange and do it that way. You can trade even. Do you know like Bing X? Those are actual crypto brokers per se, crypto exchanges, right? And you can actually trade spot, XAU and stuff on them as well. So,
Right. So, what's the advantage of doing spot over futures?
have none.
Okay.
I mean but that's just me. I don't see the purpose in it at all. But I guess because you can say, well, you have Bing X, so you already have money in there, so therefore you can trade it that way, or you're already with a Forex, funding company or something like that. Then that would be your argument as to why you prefer to trade it that way. If you spot, you can't get liquidated. If you are trading your own money, it's much better to go into an exchange like that and trade your own money, because you can trade very, very small amounts. Futures, you can't do that. Futures, you have to have a good sum of capital in the broker to trade futures. Aquawolf says, I'm scared of futures because I was about to get into them trading oil, and I read that you can F up an order and have like 800 barrels of oil delivered to your place with no way of paying them.
Too funny.
Wherever you read that, Aquawolf, it was not the truth. The biggest difference with futures, also spot, you can withdraw on futures, not mostly. You can also stake reward on spot. Oh, he's talking the difference between futures and spot on a regular exchange, I guess, because regular futures you can withdraw, like the futures, like what I trade, you can withdraw, but it's just money. The difference, there is another difference, Paul. Like when we buy, if you put money into, and this is going to sound funny, right? But when we put money into a futures contract, and you could say this however you want to, Hashcat will tell you that if you don't own the keys, you don't own the asset anyway. But if you trade futures, you don't own anything. You're buying a contract. So you're not buying anything. So if you go and you buy spot gold right now, you go and you buy gold. I mean, not not gold, sorry, spot BTC right now. You could say gold, I guess, but if you go and you buy BTC right now in your exchange, you own BTC. See what I'm saying? You actually have that, to where with futures, you just have a contract guaranteeing you of a price in the future. The whole reason that they came out with futures, I'm going to put a futures video out here shortly, but the whole reason that they did futures were so farmers and people like that could, you know, sell their crop essentially before they were done with it. And they use it big time now in the farming market. People don't get that, but it was actually started as agricultural, to where you grew your crops and you got a guaranteed price for it today. Now, was it going to be more or less by the time you sold it on the real market? You know, that was the chance you took. But you could sell your whole crop today for set amount, and then you're guaranteed that amount regardless of what happens in the future. And that was the whole point, right? You need a buyer and seller switching hands. Yes, exactly. Hashcat, exactly. Yep. And that's what it was actually done for. But now it's not exactly the same. Like, it doesn't look the same in the market anymore, because now it's not just a farmer selling their future crop to the buyer. Now it's actually became a, you know, trading asset class, to where most of your big players trade in the futures market. I mean, that's where they're at now. Most of your guys that, you know, back in the day were trading different stuff, a lot of them are now running the futures market. That's just is that way. You know what I mean? Like, well, we talk about it all the time. Steve Morrow, right? He was the first one to do the whole market maker. I mean, he trades futures now. That's what he trades. JJ trades futures now. I mean, most of your big guys, that's what they swap to. But with that, it takes, you know, an investment to get into it as well. So that is the difference. Oh, Jeff's leaving. All right, Jeff, have a good one. Hopefully I didn't already miss him. Did I miss him already? No, he's still here. All right, have a good one, man. I'll see you tomorrow, maybe.
Candle's about to close in 40 seconds.
Yeah, I expected that we'd get some kind of, probably not able to make stream. Okay, no worries, Jeff. See you when I see you next, man. Have a good one. Have a great weekend.
Cheers, Jeff.
We'll drop some crypto trades in the weekend. Beautiful, Hashcat.
Excellent.
But yeah, that's the main difference. And I mean, now they just trade them as contracts. So essentially you're just trading contracts and swapping them back and forth. Are you leaving too, Vortex? Yeah, you're just saying bye to him. No, he's not leaving. He was just replying to Jeff. Yeah, we closed inside. No bottom wick. I mean, no top wick. Gonna push down, probably put a top wick on. This is ugly, 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 guys. There is nothing to do here, I'll be honest with you. Unfortunately. The only real trade, like we talked about, was the one that we just saw. For me, the stop was too big, but for you guys that took it, excellent. Very good. Nice trade. If you were just taking impulses, you could have ran off of this and you would have already been in this position. So your impulse entry would have been just, you know, impulse and news. Would have been the impulse entry right here for the move down. I wouldn't have suggested that. The 30-minute close was a much better trade. So essentially your range widens up on your 30, right? That's how I look at it. Club Joe always asks how I do my ranges. Well, that's, you know, here's your range on your 30 now. So this closed below, and then your top wick, your flip of that candle was a nice trade. So for you guys that took it, great. I did it. The stop, I think, was like 47 47 ticks. So
Nice.
only have a few ounces of gold accidentally delivered. Yeah, that's what happens, Dad Echo. If you accidentally place an order on the gold chart, they just send you a truck full of blocks of gold, and then you got to pay for them. When the second range is bigger than the first range, probably reverse. Well, it's just for your candle closes. If you go to your 4 hour, right, and you're looking at your range on your 4 hour, you're not going to see it here, but like here. So your range on your 4 hour is going to be right here, right? All this, your range per se on your 4 hour, right? So there's your 4 hour range. You go down to your 1 hour, and your 1 hour's actually opened up a bit. Yeah. And your 30 is going to be about the same. So, and what they'll tell you after the fact now, see, your 30 is basically the same. And what they'll tell you here, if you talk to any traders, that you already knew to go long right here because this was a liquidity sweep and then a move up. But they'll tell you that after the fact, not actually when you're trading it, which is super good. They were going short when it was the liquidity sweep. They were shorting into it, hoping that 4 hour scalp in the 15-second chart. There you go. They'll tell you that they were part of that long when in reality they tried to go short there because they thought that it was going down, and then they got stopped out, and they'll say, see, we would have longed right here. Their gurus will tell you, sadly.
I must be a guru. I longed from the flip of that candle, but I got out at the top of the market structure, so I got about 18 ticks. So I was very happy with that.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. No, you're not a guru because you just did it while the market was moving. What they do is get stopped out while the market's moving, and then they tell you what they would trade after the fact, which is opposite of what they actually traded. So. Oh, jeez.
I'm telling you, you should have seen Tino. I keep going on about this, but you should have seen Tino getting that almost break even on the NQ. I didn't think he was quite as emotional as he was, but yeah, he was very emotional about it.
That's crazy. You'd think after all this time, Hashcat says Tino's a scammer. Maybe, I don't know, Hashcat. I can't tell you any of that, but you'd think after all this time he would he'd not get super emotional on break evens by now. Yeah. You'd think he's been at it enough years that wouldn't be an issue for him. Yeah. Just amazing.
Yeah, I got out of that trade way too early, but I'm not complaining. It's back up and now to the top of that range again.
Yeah, like I say, the best way to stay, as emotionless as you can, because at the end of the day, we're all humans, right? So you got the emotion to a degree, but the best way to try to stay as, emotionless as you can is just have rules and have a plan, have your setup, have your enter. If it wins, it wins. If it loses, it loses. The whole thing is you followed your rules, which is a win. That's it. It doesn't matter what the numbers on your P&L say. If you consistently do the same thing, then you will have green numbers consistently over, 100 trades, 6 months, whatever. That one trade doesn't matter. One trade doesn't matter. I wish everybody played poker, and I realize most don't, but you don't win every hand, guys. It just doesn't work that way. And that's the whole thing. So if you look at it more like playing poker, you realize that you're going to lose here and there, but that's not losing, your whole buy-in. That's just losing whatever you bet on this pot. Now you continue on and play the next, 30, 40 hands of poker, and then you're ahead of everybody at the whole entire table. So that one loss where you lost a few dollars just doesn't matter. And you really got to think more like that rather than, I don't know. I don't see why traders always do everything per trade. This per trade stuff just doesn't make no sense to me. I just don't. I really don't. I don't get it. Like, it seems like it's putting it such in a little box. You know what I mean? And it's almost setting you up for failure because you're going to lose a trade, right? And if you put everything that you got into one trade, I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about your emotions completely into each trade. And that's how the traders look at it. This trade, that trade. Oh, how many trades, you know? I don't understand it. And I guess it's like I've said, it comes from me, you know, sports betting, playing poker, having businesses. I mean, you don't open a business today and go in and expect that you're going to instantly, you know, have $1 million and have a Lambo and have your new mansion on the beach. It just, you know better than that. Nobody has that thought. And I really think that a lot of it has to do with the YouTube gurus. I really do. I think they have a lot to do with what, you know, what people print in their mind and what they think. Volume is back. You man, backing out. Very nice, Vortic. Average hindsight trader on TradingView. Yes. Yep. And that's the whole thing. And isn't that something, Aquawolf? But one position isn't a trade. Diversifies more trading. Yeah, but all I'm saying is that people will blow everything for one loss, Hashcat. You know what I mean? I looked at my trade journal data, and most of my winners come from when VIF was above. Huh. Well, that's nice. Moon Baby. Hey, how's it going?
Reality. It's just when there's more volume in the market. I find that the algo performs better during those periods. I think the algo setup basically just, it's more momentum based. So if there's like more momentum in the market, there's more volume, it just performs a lot better really. So I was just looking for an indicator, and the one that I found was the VFI, which is on TradingView actually. And I just basically just tested it. A lot of it was just trial and error. Just shared a couple of things in here. And yeah, I was just looking at my journal data, so just plugged it into like the journal software, just looked at whenever there was like more volume, I saw that that's when the trades are happening. And yeah, I started taking more trades around that. Sometimes I have to wait about a couple of days, sometimes a week, sometimes 2 weeks, for volume to go in the right direction. But yeah, seems to be alright. Helps me from overtrading as well.
Very beautiful, very beautiful. Appreciate you opening your mic and explaining that, Vortic.
Yep. We also added on that VFI, volume flow indicator. You know me, I like my indicators. I'll be sticking this on. Thanks very much, Vortic.
Hey, Vortic, can you do me a favor and let me find it. Is it? Can you drop that here too? Paste. I would drop it there, but I'd rather you. Yeah, I'd rather you drop it there because then your name will be on it instead of mine. It's just a place for people to share them.
Where do you have to put it?
What'd you say, Vortic? I'm sorry.
It's in the live chat. It's in the live chat. So I put the indicator in the live chat.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, do you want to just drop it over on that thing that I just, that indicators that I just dropped there? Just click that and drop it there. It's just a channel in the Discord that's got indicators on it. I mean, I can put it in there if you want me to, but I'd love you to do it because then it'd be your name on it rather than mine. So if anybody had any questions or anything, they can reach out to you. But completely up to you.
Oh, good girl. It's in there.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, ma'am.
Yep. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Aiken. But yeah, that was a bad typo. That was a bad typo. All go look at the YouTube chat. Oh, I've been good, Moon Baby. Been good, man. How have you been? This guy. It's a bad typo, yeah. Yeah, I think so. Oh. There's our move up. Here's your spot to tap here. I'm gonna trade this now. It's gonna be anyway, but yeah. How many ticks do we got to there?
Bottom of your screen.
35 ticks. You know shorts are going to come in there. Super, super, super hard. Which isn't bad at all. It's exactly where everybody will be shorting. Just like here. We knew everybody would short here. Let's see what this candle does. I was actually going to close up. I changed my mind. I'm interested now. Now she's got me interested. Now she's got me interested. All right, what are we going? Oh my jeez. Did he? Oh my jeez, 40. Oh my jeez. Oh. Everybody that's new here, I would love to tell you that this is not how it always is, but I would not be telling you the truth. If any of this offends you, you've probably clicked on the wrong stream.
Yeah.
Oh my jeez. This is hilarious though. I may have a great short, I think. But the stop loss is... What? Did you say 2,867 ticks? Oh my jeez. This is nothing compared to what I did when I could talk. No, Moon Baby. This is why you can't talk. I'm sorry. This is exactly why you can't talk. So there's back to sunny spot. I wonder where he was in the car. He couldn't answer. He may have tried to long this after the close. Maybe not though, because it closed with no top wick. He might have. I don't know. I don't know what he did there, guy. Hate to say. We're coming to his POI on ES2 for you guys paying attention. $6,012. Anybody following that? This one, I believe there was a pretty decent reaction here because there was no bottom wick on this candle. So it would have been a pretty good move down for whoever did try to trade it. I mean, I don't know how far it went into profit before coming back, but either way. What did he said also? Oh my gosh. I think that it's I think it may be evening where a lot of you guys are. And yeah. Yep.
ES has, Sonny's POI has been up now on the ES as well.
Okay. There we go, guys, for whoever is following along with Sonny stuff. He's in the car. He said he's on his way back from rehearsal, so I was hoping I don't know how far it is from where he's at, but he did say he was in the car when he DM'd me, and must have been looking at the chart because he said it just hit to the tick. So, but he wasn't trading it. I do know that much.
Was he hoping for a short from here, reality?
I'm gonna assume so, yes. Normally what he looks for is he looks for a short below and a long above. So exactly how he plays that out. Normally, like last time, what we did was we took the no top wick candle with a top wick and then a push down right near his area, and that's how the trade played out. I say we, I didn't take the trade, but you know, we drew it up and it worked out, and a lot of people did take it. Worked really well. But I think sometimes he just enters. I think sometimes he just places an entry and just enters it. We'll have to ask him more about that as he comes back, because I think he's gotten out of doing that so much.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I mean, the short right here looks a bit sketchy, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking as well, Forte.
Yeah, I would not short this right now.
No.
Yeah, it's just gonna rip people's faces. I think this is basically all-time highs, isn't it? 6K.
Yep.
Yeah.
See what happens.
been there too. It cuts down equals gold up. Yeah, aqua up. That's what we're seeing. Gold's up. I think we were about to hit that spot. I'm trying to watch what the reaction is here at the same time, but we're hitting that area right there where the short should start coming in there on gold. Just trying to see how Sonny's spot plays out here too. If them shorts come in pretty well, we may have an opportunity on gold to find some stops there. I grabbed enough liquidity. All right, Paul. Grabbed enough liquidity yesterday, so new highs incoming possible. Yeah. Very much could be. You missed everything, Aiken? I don't think you... Did you miss anything? There's always something here, Aiken. You can show up whenever and something will be happening. $800 million in options flow for NVIDIA on the buy side. Wow. Wow. Yeah, she's moving.
Are we hoping for TRC here, reality?
Yep. That is the hopes and dreams.
Okay, yeah. Just making sure we're on the same page.
See how she plays out here. I would normally say that I want to trade it because there shouldn't be anything happening, but she sure is moving. That's why I'm interested. I was going to shut the stream down, I'll be honest with you, but I'm a little bit interested.
Yeah.
Got to see how these orders come in, though. Have to go. All right, have a good one, Moon Baby. You're interested too, Hashcat? approach the 200 EMA on the 30-minute. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't be the worst idea in the world if we get a nice no top wick, possibly. In and out there. I'm surprised we're not seeing more shorts come in here. Current candles a vector, yeah. S&P is slightly bearish. Yeah, it looks like it's moving down. I think that entry would have been pretty good. That at the 6,012 involved would have been somewhat tough. You could have took the top wick and flip on the 15. It'll put you in. Wouldn't surprise me if this doesn't close doji bearish. Dixie's moving down. If we break it in session, we'll have to. Why, yes. Don't do that, Asia London session. In any case, we're screwed. I don't know. I still wondering if we can get here by tomorrow, by the end of the week. Come back, tap that weekly open.
That's 152 ticks, and I got out at 17.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, such is life. We're back inside yesterday's range now.
Yep. Well, your whole thing was if you entered here, you would have been, you know, your area would have been here to, you know, at least go to BE anyway. And I don't know what it did once you got there, but it probably would have, you know, knocked that out anyways. The problem is it moves so much up and down during all this that, you know, yeah, yesterday was here. Wasn't this yesterday? Wednesday, yeah. Yesterday this was the range that we were looking at yesterday, Aquawolf, before it broke and ran. Oh, essentially where we were at. Okay. Have a good one for tech tomorrow, man.
Here's Fortec. Chat to you tomorrow, man.
Hashcat. That's. Oh my jeez. Have a good one, Portic. I'll see you tomorrow. If you're not here tomorrow, I'll have a good weekend. Either way, but hope to see you tomorrow.
We have a nice 26 tick on this wick now so far in this candle. So, what is your feelings?
Yeah, I'm not in love with it. Would have loved for it to actually push up or fail here. I don't want it to close right at it. I know that. Got a minute left. If you reject, you can try to trade it down, but it's super hard. I would have loved to see no top wick to see that. It's super hard for me to trade it down here. Because all the sellers are coming in here. So I'm not saying that that's not the thing to do. It's the, you know, it's the correct move for traders to be shorting here. I mean, we talked about that when we came in, when we were coming up into this area. So all the traders are going to be short. That looks like what's going to happen. Essentially, it's going to close below here. It's the right move to short it down, but all your stops are right above here. I don't want to short down here. Yeah. Dang, that sucks. No way. You guys. We're all gonna be ladies by 24. Here, it's gonna go. I hate that close. With a passion, guys.
Yeah.
If anybody has a reason to short, go ahead. I'm not. I don't want to short this by any means. Everybody's short. I don't want to short this at all. I would have, yeah, I would have shorted it if we would have closed above. If we would have closed above with no top wick, I would have shorted it because everybody would have been long, and I would have shorted their stop losses. Now everybody's short. I don't want to trade with the traders. I don't prefer to do that. Just not my setup, guys. I'm not telling you that you can't go short. It's just not for me. I hate it, and the stop's going to be way too big if we wait for the stops to get killed first. Yeah, way too much. You know, running out of 50 tick stop at least for them to kill the shorts before bringing it down. I can't do nothing with it. Wish I could. Got real interesting there for a minute. I'm actually looking for longs. Yeah, I like longs better. Here, Aquawolf, it's just not my setup and entry, but I am with you 100%. I would rather take a long off this. I'm absolutely with you. It's just it's not here for me, unfortunately. But yeah, I'd feel a lot better if I could get involved long here, because they've tried to short this thing down. So yeah. If you have a reason to get involved, by all means, I definitely would. I just can't here. Anyway, guys, does anybody have any questions today? Before I shut down, I am going to shut down and come back 6 a.m. tomorrow morning for anybody that is new here. Questions, ideas, thoughts, anything, guys?
All grand. Thank you very much for this extra stream reality. It's very much appreciated.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. What did Sonny's levels do real quick before we get out of here? Oh, he has still kind of rejected. It's not bad. NQ did reject, come back up. I don't know exactly how it works, so yeah, he can absolutely, man. I appreciate you showing up. All you as well. You guys know I'm here for y'all. That's my whole purpose, guys. I appreciate all you showing up. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you very much, and we'll see you all tomorrow morning.
Absolutely, absolutely. You are long. Oh, Aquawolf, I just saw it. Okay, you're long now. Very, very good, very good. Yeah. Oh, you're not yet? Okay, well, it's completely... If you have a setup, go ahead. Have a limit, Phil. Yeah, if you have a setup, rock with it. I just can't get long here because I close below my structure there. So, for me, I can't long it. I wish I could. I want it to be... it's tough. Alright. Time to get a top wick myself. Yeah. There you go, Hashcat. As soon as we put a bottom wick on the 15. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Give you a place to put your stop. Very nice, very nice. Market's closing a bit. Yeah, well, you're doing spot, so it's a little different. But we got until 5. So we've got another hour and a half before we close. But I think you guys close it a little earlier than that, don't you, on spot? Can't trust the Asians. Yeah. Yeah. Asia sometimes is... I used to trade a lot of Asia, but I didn't... Higher AMD, lower mostly 50-50. And lower, I'd say. Yeah, I used to do Asia. I used to trade Asia back when. Just haven't did a lot of it as of late. Super slow a lot of times, and unfortunately, I'm normally going, you know, getting in bed about the time Asia starts moving. So I have to sit in the positions for quite a while, which kind of not the greatest. And I'll be going to sleep, so I won't be able to manage it. Yeah, I'll if that's the thing. I know you got your time's a lot later, but when Asia actually opens, it's like 8:30 my time. And by the time it actually gets to moving, it's 9:30, and I'm normally going to bed by then. It's 2:30 in the morning? For you right now? Oh. 10:35 p.m. Oh, okay. Now it is. Yeah, that's late. Yeah, see, I'm in bed by then. I'm not trading anymore at 10:30 p.m. Yeah, exactly. Ashk's like hardcore. Yeah, I sleep nowadays. I used to pull 24-hour shifts. 8:30 there. Yeah, see, that's about where I'm at. Yeah, you suffer from insomnia. Yeah, yeah, that's never good. I used to deal with that. Jeez, it's late there too, Ashcat. Holy. Well. It was good while I was in the army, yeah. It's not that fun. Yeah, exactly. I I try to keep the best thing I've found, Aqua Wolf, is to try to keep yourself on as much of a schedule as you can. I know it's tough. I try to go to sleep at the same time every single night. For the most part, get up early every single morning. Yep, exactly, Aqua Wolf. You're exactly right. Life does get in the way, and that's the problem. That is an absolute problem for sure. People always try to tell us, well, we're traders, so we can, you know, sleep and wake up whenever we want, but it's really not that true. He likes to say that, but it's really not that true. Plus 200 plus 19 for entering and closing. What? What happened, Aiken? $20 plus 19 for entering. I tried to do a trade for the competition. The fees are... Oh, yeah, you said something about that competition you were doing. Yeah, that's madness. You're not lying. Jeez. $39 in fees? What? Responsibilities. Yep. Yep, Aqua Wolf, exactly. Get up early and get up. Eat healthy and do exercise. No alcohol and drugs, yeah. No can do. That would be boring. No crack. But he can drop a... Oh, gotcha. Madness. You're not kidding. Huh. That is... Oh, I see. So it was... What the world? Yeah. You got feed to death. You're not kidding at all. Holy moly. Blue Sky is doing a trading competition. Need to have an eval or live account. Costs $10 to enter. Cash prizes and a raffle for a PS5 for all the entrants. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Have the wife drop that over in their channel, maybe. I hadn't heard about it. I haven't tried them. You did try them, right, Dad Echo? Yeah, I think so. I haven't tried them yet. I considered it. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. I was patiently waiting too. He was writing. Just patiently waiting. Here we go. Can't type today. Too old for you. I was waiting to see. I was waiting to see what he was going to say. One of them, I thought daily loss limit was a soft breach. Oh, it's not? Or I don't remember. It's been so long since I went through that video. I always ask the wife, I'm like, here, what was that? And I made the videos and don't even remember what most of the rules are. He keeps up on them a lot more than me, so. Average Reality's live stream member response. Well, Aqua, if some of us are just older than some of you guys are.
I was supposed to be away there, but I just opened a short from 2713.
Yeah. There was nothing wrong with the short. Like I said, I just can't see doing it. It makes perfect sense. You came up into supply, resistance, you know, however you want to look at it. You can look at these things however you want, order blocks, whatever you want to say. You go down to the 5 minute. You can, all these things are the same thing, and then you can say, okay, so you trade it down. That's, I mean, I'm not saying it's wrong. I can't trade it there. I would have loved to have been long, but in order to be long, I would have had to get a close above here with a top wick, bottom wick, and then the candle to flip. And I see what you know, Aquawolf's talking about, coming down and then longing into this, and that's fine as well. You could long once you get a bottom wick on the 15. Essentially, is looking for something like this, I would assume, and then maybe coming back up, taking profit at the highs, and then tracking your stop as you come up out of it. But leave me Aqua. Yeah. Spike off, order blocks, fair value gaps everywhere. Yep. That's the whole thing. That's the whole beauty of all of it, isn't it, that Echo? So that you can get on a chart after the fact, and you can go to any time frame, and you can say, well, the reason that this did this was because, look, there's an order block, there's a fair value gap. That's the beauty. You can go back on any of these charts and say all the same things all the time.
Yep.
And it makes you look like a genius. Yeah. And it would have been better if it would have came up and grabbed the stops first and then went down for me here, but the stop loss just would have been too big. So there was nothing wrong with the short per se, Paul. I mean, it's like I said, it just wasn't for me. It wasn't anything that I could take advantage of, but there's nothing wrong with it by any means.
To be honest with you, it wasn't exactly the best spot. It was really an impulse.
Yeah.
I kind of seen that it didn't feel like it was going to go for the TRC. I have my TRC line drawn up, and it kind of, again, this is just a feeling. It wasn't exactly the best of technical analysis, but it fit it within a relatively small stop loss. So kind of I was willing to take the risk on that.
Yeah.
I got out my 20 ticks. I was aiming for 20 ticks anyway, so I got what I wanted.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, exactly. You had to recover part of the previous vector, so make sure it works, but there are too many variables. Yeah. Yep. And that's the whole thing. I mean, essentially you can go long and short wherever you want, really, I guess. But you know, you can say that we pushed up and we got to retest before, you know, even if we're going to go up here. Usually say that, you know, up, retest, continuation. I mean, you can definitely say for a long here, it's just, there's nothing for me here, sadly. Wish there was. It got real interesting there for a minute. And it was a big letdown with the close. Anyway.
This bounces off the 0.5 of this candle, and then depending obviously on the next wick coming in, I mean, that could be another possibility for another long backup for the people that are actually looking to go long.
Yep.
I want to sit and watch this for another while yet.
Yep. Not a bad idea, and that would be your break, retest, continuation, essentially. So not a bad idea.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to. I just had to tell somebody I'd call them back that trying to hit me on the phone. I think I'm going to jump out of here. If you guys have any questions before I go?
All good,
Yeah,
man.
short same
Thank you
time.
again.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Really do. Like I said, without you guys, I would not be here. There'd be no point. I'd be sitting here talking to myself like a crazy person. So you guys make this all worth me showing up all the time. So.
There would all be something here going broke if you weren't doing this as well. So thank you.
Yeah. Thank you as well, Aiken. Thank you, Aquawolf. Thank you, Hashcat. Have a great rest of your days. Reality becomes a YouTuber. Yeah, I think I have, Hashcat. I was just talking about this right before I opened the stream. And I actually enjoy doing this and enjoy, you know, being part of all of it. I think most of the gurus out there like make money and stuff. I don't do none of that, but I enjoy doing it. I don't do any of the monetize or any of that stuff. I don't guess I know how to do any of that stuff, but you learn also from it yourself. Yeah, absolutely. Next step is to be featured. No, I don't want to be. This is what me and Jashim and G Flocke were just talking about earlier, Aquawolf. I do not want to be famous. Mr. Beast is famous. Everybody knows who he is. I even know who he is, so that just shows you how famous he is. I do not want to be famous. I just want to, I can't talk. Very short text always. Yeah. I enjoy doing it. I enjoy coming here. I enjoy you guys, you know, learning. I enjoy trading with you guys. I mean, that was my whole purpose when I came up with this whole idea, is everybody could get together, share ideas, trade, you know, even bullshit like we do a lot of times. Nothing wrong with that either. I mean, it's enjoyable. And I'm not gonna name any names. I said this earlier, Paul, and you weren't here, but I had somebody that was attending the streams, and I don't know that he's still out there or not out there, but he was attending the streams pretty regularly, and he told me that trading was the most what do you say? Now I forget what I said. I said it earlier. I've lost my train of thought completely. Basically that you're all by yourself. I forget exactly the word that he used now, but that it's basically isolation. That's not the word that he used, but now I was like, the loneliest job. That's what he said. Trading is the loneliest job that you'll ever have. And I was like, I don't understand, man. You know, you come here and conversate with everybody, trade with everybody. You know, we talk back and forth. We can trade together. Everything else. Why make it lonely?
Yeah. He's
like, nope. He says, trading's the most loneliest job in the world. And I'm like, we're all here, man. It don't have to be that way. But, and I don't know. It was kind of, it was a big eye opener, because that now, now I have another reason that drives me. Every time I talk to somebody different, I have another reason that drives me to do exactly what I do every single day. I don't want it to be lonely for anybody. I don't want, you know, anybody to have to feel like it's a lonely job, and that, you know, I don't want anybody to be down. I want people to come here. You can conversate, you can talk, you can trade, you can have, you know, cut it up with everybody, whatever the case may be. I mean, it really is. And that, all these are driving factors. Every single time I talk to the next person, you guys, I realize you guys don't, you know, I was never a social media person at all, and I'm still not, per se. It's on the top. I don't know, Hashcat. I don't I think all these guys here that show up every day, including you, man, makes none of this stuff lonely at all. I know what you're getting at, but I think that this is the whole purpose for me. And I could be some kind of crazy person talking here, and maybe everybody thinks that's nuts, but I don't know. I was never I'm not the, you know, a lot of people think that I'm Mr. Social. That's not me. I mean, I get along with people just fine. And yeah, I know Hashcat, and that is, yeah, I think about it too. I used to, after everything was done, Hashcat, I used to go and play poker with TJ daily. I played poker with him for many years after Tactical shut down, every day. And I know what you're saying. Yeah, it's sad. It just, yeah. But again, I think that's another. You're another reason, right? That when you talk stuff like this is another thing that drives me. Why? Because I don't want it to ever be like that for what we've built here. I don't ever want it to be that way, and I realize that's gone. But we've built a pretty dang good thing here. I mean, I'm not going to compare it or anything else, but I'm pretty happy with what we've got here. And Hashcat, I'm pretty happy that you could come in here and you can talk about whatever strategy and whatever trades you want to make, and nobody's going to ridicule you and tell you that that's not the way that you're supposed to trade. You're not allowed to post stuff like that in this server, because that's never going to happen to anybody ever in this server. They can post whatever they want, whatever trade ideas they want, whatever strategy they want to trade, even if it is ICT. And nobody's ever going to tell you that you're not doing something right, because that is the whole point. That works. 100 win rate. And that's the whole thing. And it's just, these are the things that drive me every day, and every day I find another thing to drive me. And I know to a lot of you that probably seems crazy, but everybody that I talk, the next person I talk to, the next person that brings up the next thing, the next person that, says, this is what bothers me with trading, or this is what bothers me with Discord service, or this is what bothers me with, YouTube personality, whatever, YouTube traders, let's put it that way. This is what bothers me. That's what drives me every single day, because I want to be exactly what it is that everybody's actually looking for at the end of the day. I don't want to be the guy that everybody thinks is the YouTube trader. I don't want to be the server that people got kicked out of because they couldn't share, their own thoughts about their trading styles or whatever the case may be. I want to be different. I want to make that difference. I want everything to be exactly what everybody's looking for. And maybe that's crazy. A lot of people might think I'm out of my ever-loving mind, but that's the whole thing. And that's a lot of reasons why when I get onto YouTube, I say stuff like, I'm not trying to win no popularity contest. That's not what I'm here for. And it's absolutely the truth. I want to build something that's real. I could care less about popularity. So all liberals are welcome here as well. Never sold or asked for money. Yeah. Yep. Exactly, Hashcat. And I've never, that's a whole thing. And that's something else that I'm trying to build too. Honestly, I would love if everybody would come here. Everybody would learn, from all of us. And I'm not putting anybody out here, because everybody has something that resonates with somebody else. And they stop paying these freaking gurus for information that doesn't mean anything, and making these gurus rich for absolutely nothing. So just oh my gosh. Aquawolf, what are you doing here? What are you doing to me? All I can do is just laugh and continue on, because I just really can't get in the middle of these conversations. What are you doing? You're killing me. Oh man. Just ignore you. But it's for real. I mean, it does. It drives me every day, because I want it to be different than what everybody, thinks of it as, or has been screwed over by, or been scammed, or whatever else. That's my whole point. So be it for what it is. Might not mean anything to most. To me, it matters. It means something to me. It really does. So just one of those things.
Whenever you've been around the block reality as much as I have, I can appreciate what's happening here. Again, like I said, you do everything counter to what everybody else does, and we can see from the one rate alone that that is the way to do something. It's just back to the COVID jab again. When everybody else was taking the jab, the rest of us, as people will call us, contrarians, we were going the other direction. And it works so well here with what we do. And the last thing is that trader, he's obviously not doing it right, because to be honest with you, I haven't enjoyed myself as much working as I have in the last 10 months. I consider this to be my workplace, my office, and you guys are all my workmates. So that's the way I look at it. So
Exactly.
He's doing it wrong. All he has to do is hop on. I know it's hard to find a good Discord. I know we're all very lucky here because there's so many arseholes and so many bad moderations and so many scammers. Whenever people finally get here, they actually think it's more of the same stuff. They just can't believe it. We're sitting here talking about vibrational frequencies and emotional support weapons on top of all of the TA and all of the other stuff that we do. So it throws people off because they're expecting a certain type of a-hole, I suppose, to be in charge of the Discord and all that kind of stuff. So that is what the difference is. People find it hard to accept that some of us are doing things a wee bit differently to what they're used to, and it shocks them. You know, it's human nature, man. It really is.
It is. You're right. Don't get me emotional, Paul. That's what Hashcat said. Beautiful. Yeah. It's great, guys. That's yes, it is. And this is the whole purpose. It's times like these, but I just this is my point, guys. So with that, I'm gonna leave you all. It's late for most of you now. I am going to get out of here. I will see you all tomorrow.
Cheers.
Have a great rest of your evening, guys, because I know it's evening where most of you are. I appreciate each and every one of you.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow, Hashcat, yeah. Yep, have a good night. Tomorrow it is. YouTube, Kick, Twitch, NBTC long. Looks. See if it clicks. Very nice, Aiken. Yep. Oh yeah, it's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Best day ever. Yeah. Hashcat, so we will be back. I will see you all then. Aiken, have a great rest of your night. That Echo, I know you're out there somewhere. You may be buying somebody lunch, I don't know, but either way. Have a great rest of your day, man. I'll see you all tomorrow. Appreciate each and every one of you. YouTube, Kick, Twitch, Rumble. See you guys tomorrow. And as always, guys, stay consistent out there.